Feature Friday.
The freshest.
I mean, do you guys know about the British K-pop band?
British
That
K-pop band.
so
Is
there's
it Simon
this
Cowell for leading it?
there's a
This is news to
K-pop
me.
group that debuted in the UK, and they claim themselves as the world's first British K-pop band.
Whoa.
Oh my God.
There's no seconds, but but the thing is, like, a lot of K-pop fans took offense to it because
Well,
they're like, you can't be K-pop if you're outside of Korea.
literally, yeah.
So yeah, like there was a whole big ass debate. I actually interviewed the group as well.
Oh, yeah?
What's the group's name?
They're called KAACHI.
Ah.
KAACHI. Maybe you should hit them up.
Okay.
You're gonna get a lot of views because they're very controversial.
Oh, but I'm not big into controversies.
Yeah, but I
I'm
would
trying to
love,
lay back, enjoy music, talk to interesting people like yourself.
but
and
I
chill.
would love to hear their take on the whole thing.
It would be interesting.
It would be very interesting to see, like, how they handle all the media, how it's always
Right.
interesting to hear
What,
that
what
side
did they
of the
say
story.
to you with how they came about?
Well, they just said they like K-pop, and there's like one Korean girl, and then the rest are like British girls.
Oh, they're all girls.
Yeah. It's a
Okay.
girl group, and basically the producer behind it, she's like someone who runs Arirang TV, which is like a big TV station here.
Yes. Yeah.
And she used to be a producer there, and then she came over to Britain, and she basically created this group because she thought it was a novel concept. And honestly, like, as a Korean person,
Yeah.
a lot of international fans really hate the idea.
Mm.
They think it's cultural appropriation or whatever. But as a Korean person, I'm actually kind of like enjoying the fact that other people outside of Korea are trying to replicate Korean music. I find it actually flattering. Although the
Yeah.
quality of the band, I don't know if they're like flattering levels, but just the attempt at it, like it's kind of like Britpop, like a lot
Yeah.
of Britpop came over to Korea and influenced a lot of bands here, and a lot of Korean bands. I don't know how you guys feel about this, but a lot of Korean bands call themselves Britpop band.
Yeah,
Really?
Did you
I'm
know
okay
that?
with it. Yes, yeah.
Yeah. Did you
I
know
have
that?
no idea.
No,
I have no clue.
that is so
I
funny.
mean, I don't know. It doesn't. I don't know why it would bother anyone. Like, cause that's the
Me
thing.
neither. I think trends in music is so universal. Like, like
Mhm.
I personally don't take offense to it. But I'm not British though. We're not British.
from South
We're
America.
from South America.
Oh, really?
Venezuela.
Okay.
So we came to England, and
Mhm.
but we obviously, the music scene in South America, it's very, very different to what is like here in Europe. So
Right.
but you
Sort of.
hear the influences from everywhere around, like the indie alternative bands, rock bands that were very popular in South America took a lot of influence from the British alternative scene or the American alternative scene, and made their own thing. And yeah, they still called it American indie stuff,
Right.
or Brit pop or whatever. And I didn't think it was, like, to me, as I grew up with it, I just didn't think anything wrong off of it. I just
Right.
thought, what
Right.
a great way to internationalize the whole genre. But
Right.
everybody got their own opinions.
I think it's great that people are sharing and interpreting different music from around the world. I mean, like, if you take from, say, the Beatles, they went over to India
Yeah.
to like get Indian music into their genes
Yeah, get
and
sounds,
things like
yeah.
that, like, right?
Yeah, well,
So
if you
I
take
think
Sting, and he went to
right.
Middle East,
Middle
yeah.
East to get some different sounds to his music, I think
Exactly.
it's great.
Yeah. So I hope that people watching this don't have a problem with Gachi. You can say their music sucks, whatever, but don't think like what they're doing is terrible.
Yeah, like the core concept sounds great. I think, yeah, like, I don't see what's wrong. Maybe the idea needs to mature a bit more, and And
so does the maybe, I don't know, I haven't heard him, but maybe so does their music as well, you know, because
exactly.
I find it as well, and I'm sure you've probably found this out yourself, but when you're creating a concept in a band, in music, it has a period of maturation. It doesn't just come,
Yeah.
you know, especially when there's other minds involved. You know, I don't know how many girls you said they were, like 5, maybe 6,
four,
right? So that's 4 other heads that also have to be in the same aligned concept, and then maybe their talent is maturing as they're growing and training.